Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Fresh Crits of Melbourne. We're back for another episode, and we're down at the famous Albert Park Grand Prix circuit for the 2024 version of the St Kilda Supercrit. Oh, maybe you're not allowed to call it Supercrit anymore. I think Sydney's got the rights now. So welcome to non-Supercrit, I guess, then. No, it was a beautiful day out here. It's southwesterly winds, and it was a nice race because it's in the afternoon. You get to sleep in the morning, roll out of bed, go for a bit of a cruise and rock up to the race. The girls were on before this, and non-Supercrit always has a big field. I think there might be like 50, maybe 60 blokes in here. I nearly crashed into the back of this guy here, nearly end up in his rear derailleur, full lock. And thank God for disc brakes. I'm going to see if I can trigger as many rim brake people out there as I possibly can in this video. But honestly though, is anyone actually still riding rim brake bikes anymore? Comment below if you are. Yeah, like I said, southwest wind means it's coming from the right-hand side when we're coming this way, left-hand side the other way. So you're often going to see me to people's left hip when you're heading this way. So, the format of the video, what we'll do is we'll just touch on a few of the funny, more humorous moments of the race, and then we're basically just going to skip straight into 3 or 4 laps to go. So, now's the time to grab a Cliff Bar, and also the right time to hit that subscribe button. There's going to be a whole bunch of videos leading up into our crit season here in Australia, so if you want to see them, please hit that like button, because there's going to be heaps of fun and exciting stuff going on the channel. So, yeah, let's get stuck in. When karma absolutely hits hard. So you'll see shortly we're coming to the bottom corner with just over 13 Ks to go. And the St Kilda hot dog crits are notorious for snapping chains because you shift poorly. And Jamie's been giving me lip all race, and there he is on the left, pedaling his bike with 0 chain. He should have double clutched, but he granny shift. And he's made an absolute categorical mistake there. Let's go back and watch that again. It's not rocket science to not snap a chain. All you got to do is not shift under load. Do your shifting before the corner so you can sprint out, not under load. So we'll slow it down there, and you can just see the snake just under my wheel there. Jamie on the left. He's gone backwards. That's the end of the race for him, but that's enough of that. Let's move forward, and we might just skip to the last couple of laps where the action really starts to kick off. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're coming into 2 laps to go. You can see the marshal on the left-hand side holding up the number 2, initiating with 2 laps left. 6.1 Ks left of this race to go, and to be honest, I've been pretty well behaved this race, to be honest. I haven't done anything too stupid yet, so just been sitting in the wheels, trying to save the legs. The heart rate's relatively low, 162 beats, so things are looking okay. There's a few guys up the road now, and I'm at the top. You know, there's probably only a few riders ahead of my wheel, and everyone's sitting up, and I think, all right, well, I'm feeling okay. Let's jump onto this. There's a nice wheel for me to kind of snap onto and bridge across, and I think this is a decent move. 2 laps to go, a decent group out in front of maybe, I think altogether there's probably 8 riders, which is a really, really good makeup. Some really strong riders out in front as well, so this could be a really good move. And you look in the rear cam, and there is a massive gap. People have let us all go, and the makeup of the group's really good. We've got TJ here from Duda, Josh Bruker, absolute powerhouse. He's really strong as well. We've got a couple of COS guys. So all in all, this is a really, really good mix-up. Someone from Nostromo coming across. So yeah, it's all the right things that a break needs to pull off something like this. And you look behind, and there's daylight. Now, for the keen-eyed individuals out there, the one team that's missing from this break is Caish Park Up. So, and you know all about them from the last video with Bento taking out the win in Taiwan. They're arguably the strongest team in Victoria, arguably at the moment. So they're the ones we have to watch. But look, in the rear cam, you can't see anybody. So this is really, really good. I'm trying to get the heart rate down and, you know, just trying to surf some wheels, but there looks like there's no organisation in the bunch at the moment. Everyone's really, really cooked, but, you know, we're still travelling at 41 kilometres an hour. If the peloton's doing 45, 46, then, you know, we're still in with a chance. We've essentially got 1.5 laps left to go, and we've got probably, we'll get a time check when we come around this corner, but all things are pointing in the right direction here. So we'll come around here and let's count the seconds down, looking at the clock on the right-hand side. Take a nice line, keep the pace really, really high. So I reckon we might have about I'm going to call it 10-second gap. A 10-second gap in a crit with really, really strong riders, which is good. The rider here has let the front wheel go, so it's my choice. Well, I don't really have a choice. My obligation to jump back on and try to keep the group motivated. But this is the hard part of the course. We're pushing into a bit of a cross headwind here, so it is really quite hard to keep that speed up. 47 kilometers an hour is really good at this tempo, but we've got to make sure the riders are working hard together and not doing exactly what we're doing here and kind of attacking each other. You need the whole group to work together as a so-called team in order for something like this to stick away. You can see in the rear cam, Alex putting in a big effort to bridge across, and the rest of the riders in the rear cam are looking around being like, who's going to chase, who's going to do this, who's going to do that. If we all want this break to work, we've got to roll smooth, hard turns, because that's the only way we're going to be able to get away with Caish breathing down our necks. You can see I've jumped onto Alex's wheel. I think that's Brent's just come across, Nostromo's coming across there. But in the rear cam, we've got a lot of tired riders and not many people are riding through. A lot of heads are down looking at their stem. They probably shouldn't be looking at their heart rate and power, but naturally that's what happens. Alex has come through again. I'm going to come straight over the top of him, doing what I can. But, you know, when your heart rate's pinned at 180 beats, it is really, really hard to continue keeping those big watts up. So we're coming into bell lap here, and I'm not going to lie, I was getting excited thinking that this could be it. This could be a big one. We get the bell there, 1 lap to go. Let's take this corner nice and fast, and we'll see what the time is from the riders behind. So we come through at, let's just say, 63.40. I take second wheel here, and there the whole peloton and Caish right at the front. So I still reckon we're holding around a 10 to 12 second gap here, but geez, it's going to be very, very close to see if we can sustain this all the way to the finish. 2.8 Ks to go, 1 lap left. Everything out on the table here. There's no point holding anything back, because if you do, it's race over for the entire bunch. Brett's come through there, followed by Bruker and Alex. Nostromo's come through, and you know, 240 watts, 185 beats. Everyone is absolutely cooked. Tom Sharp in the rear cam, he's also in the move. He's not only a few months away from heading over to Belgium in this at this stage, but no one's coming through. Derek's looking pretty good. He's a really, really strong rider in my rear cam there. He doesn't want to come through. Maybe he does, but he's just too cooked to do it. There's a lot of looking around, but when you got Josh Bruker on the front here, absolutely head down, drilling out a huge bunch of watts, 500 watts actually. That's what it's going to take to kind of keep us all away. And the concerning thing is, in the rear cam, you can see everybody is so strung out and really rocking and rolling on the bike, as Matt Keenan would say. Everyone's pretty fatigued right now. Just gone 2Ks and we're all hurting. Heart rate's pinned. I haven't seen it go under 180 for about a couple of minutes now. It is absolutely pinned, but it's good to see TJ roll through. I clearly can't jump onto his wheel. I'm way too tight. I'm waiting for Josh to come through, but he's too cooked as well. There's 2 COS riders in the rear cam. Everybody is mouths open, trying to suck in the air wherever they can. Josh is really struggling in that rear cam. But there is still hope, because I can't see the peloton in that rear cam. I reckon we still got a 10 to 12 second gap. And with only half a lap to go, just under 1,500 meters. There's still a chance. There is still absolutely a chance that one of these breakaway riders can win this race. Let's have a bit of a time check here as we come around. 65.50. Oh no. Oh no. The peloton is breathing down our neck. We've got maybe a 5-second gap, if that, of the riders behind. It is now do or die. Everything out on the table. You cannot let up. You need to be on the gas the entire time. 600, 700 watts as riders on the front are doing whatever they can to try to get away. Tom Sharp's just peeled off. We've got, who's this about to come through now? It might be Derek. Yes, it is. And then we've got Brent in front of me. He looks behind, sees if we can spot the peloton. I haven't even looked around it. I'm just trying to do whatever I possibly can. But the annoying thing is now I've gone to the front, and no one has come through. I'm stuck here. I've got no choice. Yes, I could sit up and stop pedaling and hope that someone comes through. But do you know what? I'm all in. And here I am, I'm doing whatever I can, 500 watts to try to get them all to the line. I don't know where the peloton is behind me, but I'm putting out as much watts on the table as I can, hoping that one of the boys can get across. But unfortunately, as you can see, the purple army has hunted us down, and they're going all in for Bento to take out the sprint. I've got nothing left to try to jump onto that train. It is a really reduced bunch, hoping that one of the other boys takes out the win. But it's my race is done here, unfortunately. But look, we gave it a crack. That's all we could do, and I think in hindsight, there's not much more we could have done in order to win that race. Yes, we probably could have not done a breakaway and tried to go head on head with Caish, but they're faster than us. This was our only opportunity, is going in a breakaway. If everyone worked, maybe we could have got away, but look, everyone did whatever they could, and that's the end of that. It was an absolutely epic Supercrit. It was great to have all the crowds down there, so thanks again for watching. Till next time, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.